Welcome back, entrepreneurs, fellow real estate investors. I want to help you out by tons and leaps and bounds. I'm going to give you a tip to get you way ahead of the pack. You need to start doing this. Everybody in their real estate business, I don't care who you are, where you start, whether you're at the beginning, in the middle, or you've been doing it for years. One of the most important things as you go along, you're going to figure out is you have to build a buyer's list. Now, that's easy to say, but you're like, well, where do I get a buyer's list? How do I build that? Listen, don't depend on other people's list. You want to build your own because nobody's going to give you their premium contacts. It's the nature of the business. It's going to save them for themselves. If you're a wholesaler, you got to build that buyer's list. You've got to have people that are ready to buy and close. Now, once you learn how to run your numbers, people are going to be knocking your door down for your deals. It's just the way it is. And there's lots of deals out there, as well as there's lots of people buying these deals. But you need to build this buyer's list. I'm going to give you a little creative strategy. Listen to me, when doing this, be creative, okay? So here's a creative strategy for you. All right, just go on some of the Facebook groups, wholesale real estate or in my area or whatever. Just get on a couple of Facebook groups, join them, and post. Hey, got the best deals in our area. Would you like to be on my buyer's list? Doesn't mean you have to have a deal. Don't sit there and beat yourself up and say, well, I don't have a deal, I can't do that. So whenever they send you the information, you send them back a message and say, hey, I'm trying to compile a buyer's list right now. I got some great deals coming in the area. Well, what you got? I'm not ready to release that. You don't have to say anything. You're building a buyer's list, okay? Hey, would you like to be put on my buyer's list? Some people have this thing nowadays they call a buyer's box, So this is the box they want to be in to buy your property. It may have to be a minimum of a 3-1 in the price range of under 300,000 and, minor rehab. They'll have this list of things that they want for the properties that they're looking for. And that's great for you. You say, hey, what are you looking for? When you get the buyer's list, you always send a little thing, hey, what you looking for? What do you like to buy? Is there some area you don't want to buy? Is there some area you do want to buy? I encourage people to start local first, at least a little bit, to get familiar with how the business operates and works. Going national or buying in any market is a little bit tougher than it is to buy in your own market. You should cut your teeth in your own market, just like building your buyer's list. If they say they only buy, let's say you're in Philadelphia and they only buy in Chicago, put their name down anyhow. Because as you're in this process and you're starting to develop your real estate business, you want those contacts, because a lot of people nowadays are national and you want those contacts. Just put them in your contact list, put their name down. Maybe if you know what they're looking for, what their criteria is, maybe for their buying, they want this or they want that. But you want to get this buyer's list built. And what you want to do is you're always adding to it, and there's people dropping out because they weren't real to start with, a lot of them, or there's people coming in because you're meeting new people. So you want to get this buyer's list going. You want to continually be adding to it. Even if you got a list of 300 people, it doesn't matter, because every deal's not going to be the same. Every buyer's not going to be the same. Everyone is not going to fall in line with every deal that you get. But the more people that you have that you can throw that deal out to that are serious people, the faster you can close your deals. I mean, it's great to get a deal under contract today, send somebody the information tomorrow, and in 3 days they're ready to close because they're a cash buyer. That's what you're looking for. That's what your buyer's list is for. This is utmost important. There's more tips. You can do the Facebook group and do that. You can do some of the other groups that are out there. You can go to your local RIA. I mean, local RIAs are a great place. Real Estate Investment Association. That's what RIA means. So you can go to those. You can join. You can come in as a guest, and then you can join if you want to. I encourage everybody to go to RIAs and join their local RIA if you have one, or the one that's near you, because that is where a lot of your real estate professionals are. So you could meet people there as well. There's buyers out there. You can talk to the title companies and say, how are you? Are you a real estate investor title company? Yeah, oh yeah. Well, do you have anybody that does a lot of deals with you? Some of them will be forthcoming. Some of them won't be forthcoming. This is a numbers game. It doesn't matter what you're in this business looking for or doing. Everything's a numbers game. It's just like your buyer's list. The higher the number of buyers in your buyer list, the quicker the chance of closing your deal and selling your deal to someone. So I encourage you to build this buyer's list. Yes, it will take you a little time. It's not instantaneously, and you're going to have to cull through the people. As you get a deal, you know, you send it to them. And if they ask you, hey, do you have a deal today? What you got today? I'm putting you on my list. I got some deals coming. They're in the pipe right now. That's where all your deals are at. They get in the pipeline. You know, you're working, you're talking to people, you're trying to find deals, you're running numbers. That's your pipeline. Okay, and as they come out the other end of the pipeline, now you got a contract. You take that contract, you get a hold of the buyer's list, you start sending it to their emails, you start sending it to their text. You know, that once people know that you are a quote-unquote wholesaler, if that's your chosen route, which is where your buyer's list would be, because that's mainly what this is for, is they'll start sending you text. They'll start sending you emails every couple of weeks. I get them all the time, man. I mean, I get them non-stop. Hey, you got anything today? You got anything this week? Have you got any off-market properties? Anything that's not listed? Trust me, you put it out there, they'll want to know if you've got some properties, if they're serious buyers, because they got the cash and they know how to make the money and they want to talk to you. So build your buyer's list. Click like, click subscribe. Give me a question if you got it. If you want the mentorship, come back, holler at us. You know, Firm Foundation, Real Estate Mentorship and Coaching. I'm Coach Ken, and I run the show around here. So I'll be glad to talk to you. I'll be glad to help you in any way that I can. Come back to the channel. You definitely want to like and subscribe, because we got more and more free information. This is all great information for people that are starting out in their real estate business. I'm not telling you hype. I'm not telling you theories or fiction. I'm telling you what works. This works. Get that buyer's list built. I'll see you in the next video.